Michelle.
Hey, Mel. Here we are. Oh my God. How long since we've done a live? Too long.
Well, it's been a while. It
It
has been
has.
a while. Yes.
Hey, we
And
haven't been we haven't been twiddling our thumbs though, have we?
no, it's been a busy time. We've been working, making things happen.
You use the B word.
Oh,
We've had
yeah.
a full and fulfilling life.
That's right. I have a full and fulfilling life.
Well, Mel, tell me about your full and fulfilling life because there's been a few changes for you since we last broadcast out to our community.
Yeah, I would be happy to. Thank you for asking. So, listeners, viewers, I'll address the elephant in the room first, which is that every time you see me, it's like I'm getting closer to becoming Michelle, looking like Michelle. And Michelle, I love you. It wasn't my intention. So what happened was I was singing a Justin Bieber song at a charity water event a couple months ago. And so I thought, well, if I'm going to dress up like Justin Bieber, I'll just go ahead and dye my hair too. So, first time in my life to get my hair bleached, all because of Justin Bieber. And to those of you in my network who were present at this concert, I apologize.
I love it. I love it. I tell you what, that is commitment to your art. Uh, Outstanding, outstanding. So, apart from your illustrious, or well, it sounds like you're not going to make a career in singing, but
Afraid not.
apart from that, uh, you've had some other career changes.
Yes, I started a new job. Maybe, oh gosh, I think I'm at probably 8 or 9 weeks now into my new job with Nanostone Water, ceramic membrane company. I am loving it. It's going great. So that's a big change. I've also had some movement in my family life, taking care of things with my family. So it's been full.
It has. And so, viewers, Mel and I decided very deliberately and intentionally that we would dial down some of our activity whilst other activity in our lives were ramping up. And this is what we talk about with women quite a lot because, as for those of you who have listened to our podcast, you know that and I'm going to be a bit sweary here, that work-life balance is bullshit. So there is no such thing, but there is life. There is doing
Mm.
life, and life is like an orchestra. And there are some times when there are certain parts of the orchestra, certain instruments that take front and center. There's sometimes when others do, and there's sometimes when the whole lot's going on when you make a beautiful symphony. So we decided quite deliberately that we would pause some of our activities while some other parts of our life were ramping up. So that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, and I appreciate you bringing that up. I think back to a conversation that I had a long time ago with a colleague and friend, Jackie Sailing, and I remember her describing when she was getting overwhelmed after she had kids. Things were getting busy, and of course, she's working full time. And she described this time where she realized that the people who have offered to help me, they're genuine and I should
Mm.
take them up on their offer to help. And so she told this story around this of just coming to realize that she could engage the community around her and get some of the help and support that she needed. And that's true for you too. And that's true for me. So Michelle has been working extra hard inside a career that soars while I've been taking care of uh, adjusting to a new job and family business and whatnot. So I'm really grateful to have you in my life.
Ditto, my friend. Ditto, my friend. And I love the fact that I've got a younger, skinnier clone coming out. It's very cool. And honestly, the work in a career that soars is a joy. It's not work for me. You know the old saying, do something you love and you never work a day in your life. So that's genuinely how I feel about the work that I do. And I, like you, have had a very full dance card in the last 3 months. But just so gratifying to see how many, number one, how many women are really prioritizing themselves, their careers, and their future economic potential around, the conversations they're having with me and with us in a career that soars, and other things. But also the companies that are getting really serious about women and other underrepresented people, creating a workplace that works for all humans. And I'm really, really fortunate. And one of our colleagues on A Career That Soars said this morning, used the word grateful. And, I am very grateful that people trust me to do that work with them and help them advise and guide their companies to being better. So, yeah, it's been a good few months. So, and we're not done. We're doing lots of stuff, Mel, right? So
Yes.
what
Yeah.
else
And
is on the dance card?
well, you just reminded me. So I'll mention this. One of the benefits that we have for members inside A Career That Soars is a weekly coaching call. And so the last couple of weeks, a couple interesting topics have come up. Tonight or your morning, one of the topics somebody brought up is, how do I manage networking when I've got this other experience in life going on that feels conflicting? How do I incorporate more networking? So we talked about that. And then, oh gosh, last week, another great topic. We had someone who came on and they said, I'm managing this team and my boss is intervening and trying to get me to do work that my team members should be doing there, and they're kind of using that excuse of like, you're just so good at it, I need you to do this work, and not allowing me to delegate. So these topics that come up, they come up in this safe space where you can get support and advice from other people who want to see you succeed. And they've just been really great conversations, and I learned something and have several takeaways every time we have these group discussions. So really grateful for
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, me too. And I'm glad we did it. It was a spur of the moment thing at the beginning of this year to go, you know what? How do we be in service of the women who are our members? And how do we help them, build a whole bunch of skills, but also have that support, so that women supporting women, and
Mm-hmm.
business women supporting business women. And, our members are all ages, all stages, all walks of life, as diverse as humanity is. And it has been really fascinating to see some of the, I think some of the gnarly problems that we've helped women navigate, but also just the sheer joy that women say. Like even today, one of our members said, I'm here to hang. I'm just here to hang
Yeah.
with you because I need my weekly top up. So yeah, I find it a really joyful, for me, a joyful way to start off my Friday mornings, being in, well, that sounds a bit wanky, but, being in service of our members. But it's just so cool to see women coming together, as you said, in a really genuinely safe space. So it's
Mm.
not recorded. There is, no names, no factual, but they can just go, bleh, this is what's
Yeah.
going on for me. And today we started off with what we call boasts. So we all shared something that we're really proud of. And it was just so nice to see women really step into their power, step into their pride that they have in
Mm.
themselves, and talk about it. So anyway, so yeah, that's good.
Absolutely.
Loved it. And we will continue doing that into 2023. So there you go.
Yeah, so kind of to wrap us up here for today, I'll remind you, dear viewer, that this video we're doing right now is not the Lead to Soar podcast. The Lead to Soar podcast is an actual audio podcast that you can download on places like Apple iTunes, or you can get it on a web browser just at leadtosoar.com. So I will do a total plug for you. Landed an amazing guest and did a wonderful interview with Cindy Gallup. That was one of our most recently dropped episodes, and it's so good. Go listen to it. You will walk away feeling energized and empowered. It's one of our best interviews. So please go
Yeah,
and listen to Cindy Gallup.
Yeah, blowing shit up with Cindy Gallup. She's good. And a big shout out to my friend Jules Brooke here in Australia. Jules runs an amazing organisation for female founders called She's the Boss. And I tell you what, Jules is a really good networker. And Jules connected me with Jules connected me with Cindy because I went, you know what, because she had interviewed her. I said, I love Cindy Gallup. And she went, I'll connect you. I went, whoa. So that was because of women supporting women. So yeah. It's a brilliant one. So yeah. And
thanks,
I'm seeing some comments. So Fiona's saying, this week's been crazy, freaking hard, but I stood up in my power. I feel a mix of power and pain, but finding you both yesterday has helped me know I'm not going mad. Bloody awesome, Fiona.
So great. Thanks, Fiona.
That is so good. And Jenny's saying, I love that one. And we love you, Jenny. And if your ears were burning about 15 minutes ago, Jenny, we were talking about you. So there you go.
That's right. We'll be reaching out soon.
Yeah. And Jenny's an amazing member of our community who contributes so much. So anyway, so great well, we can't see you, but you can see us. But it's so cool to be with you again, Mel, on our weekly catch-ups. And we kind of aim for weekly, but, life happens. So everyone tune on in. We'll have a chat. We think we'll probably do it Thursday night, Friday mornings. We experiment. We're a bit loosey-goosey at times, but we're here. We're here for you. And, well, you can hear us ramble out loud, same place, same time next week.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Michelle. It's good to see
No
you.
worries,
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. See you, everybody.